Hi, beautiful people. I'm Sunny. This is a collective all sign message, and I am praying that it gets to you at a time that is helpful and there's not interruptions that will jam up this read. Because I'm in NYC and the noise is very unpredictable outside and inside of my home. That being said, welcome. And we're going to start with our beautiful Aries. Let's see. What's going on with our Aries? Let's see. Message for Aries. Excuse me. Okay, Aries. I'm just going to give you the initial feel and then continue on with the Celtic course here. But it feels like someone here is not using all of their skills and energy because they're in recovery mode. Been through heartbreak and pain. So somebody here is just more or less taking it slow because there's some healing that someone needs. Yeah. There's some healing that needs to be done. And also, it feels like your plate is full. A lot of tasks to be done. So when it comes down to weighing and judging how you're moving forward, you're more or less saying what gets attention is what really matters. All right, let's get this speed for our Aries. Ooh. Let me just say, Aries. For some of you, so many cards right here. It's connected to Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, and you're super strong in this read. It just looked like you was in a toxic cycle with a person here with a lot of deception, and the deception made it very hard to have any success moving forward in this partnership. And also, it just made some of you really feel like you don't really want to entertain anybody. Like the patience and tolerance is not there. Oh, shit, honey, I see I was rough with that card. Well, this was a rough connection. It was rough. Taught you heavy lessons that somebody here seen, but they didn't want to accept because it just felt like, someone was doing their own thing too. So it wasn't trying to see perfection, but to the level of this confusion and constant lies has someone feeling like, OMG, who was I locked into for all these moons, all these years? Because it just feels like some of you just totally reevaluating a lot of things here. Because you was in a repetitive cycle with someone extremely toxic. And it threw you off. And now someone here knows going forward, it feels like, listen, someone's being extremely single. Someone here, and I really feel somebody was single in this relationship. Like y'all both was doing y'all thing. And it feels like it's like don't ask, don't tell, or it just feels very known. Not accepted, but in a sense of it being something that it feels like somebody didn't entertain because it feels like it was a cycle. Y'all was on an on and off, so it wasn't solidified if y'all was officially together again. It's still blurred lines. All right, let's see this. This is for Aries. Okay, who's here? Cancer, Pisces. This is for Aries. spy. Someone got their eye on you. Yep. Also, too, what I see, some communication and action coming in play. When them two cards flipped, there was Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So there's something coming in for you to take action on. But someone definitely is doing a background check. Vacation. You'll be traveling soon. Awesome. And I also feel like you're taking a break from the stress. Like, someone understands in that, look, we haven't tearing on myself about woulda, coulda, shoulda been is doing nothing that's helping. So it really look like some of you definitely taking a break from the mess and just chillaxing and focus on yourself. Okay. Let's see. Next is our Taurus. Taurus. If you're interested in just an individual read, I'm doing your sign on my other channel. It's a whole playlist. If you're interested, you're more than welcome. All right, Taurus. Taurus, what's going on for Taurus at this time? Let's see. Okay, so currently someone is saying, look, I'm letting this go down the drain because someone is being intentionally manipulative. Okay, so you went quiet. The 9 of access. Whoa. Now, for some of you here, you're figuring some things out on how you want to do things, because I definitely feel from this Hermit energy that you're trying to go within and do something new, because it's something requires you to step outside your box or your normal, you know, how you normally handle things. The typical Taurus is not what you're trying to do. Okay, yes, I did see that you are stepping out from the zone that you was in, where it feels like, again, you was the responsible, mature one. Not saying your person didn't do anything, but that really shows that more was on you, and you handled it. Despite sometimes not being comfortable or feeling as if you ain't have the luxury of having that safety net. And for someone to get arrogant or to feel like, OMG, feeling this because you're invested, that's all you could do. Yeah, you're invested, but you have options too. And you also letting it be known, since someone is resistant, you're giving resistance. You're giving resistance to the point where you're not no longer trying to compromise or try to have some little tact and diplomacy. Someone's like, I'm gonna look at my options too. And one thing for some of you is that you don't want to get comfortable outside, because you're more comfortable with your family, the one you love, but you don't want it to be where they getting it twisted. It's like, for some of you, it's not what you want to do, but you're like, if I start to like it or something else come in, there's no back and forth in this. And it looks like, again, with this Ace of Cups, I truly feel like your person, your family, is going to want to reestablish your partnership. But even if they don't, it doesn't look like love is not coming, because it really feels like you're so good in your relationship that people was like, oh, I wish I had someone like Taurus. And then to hear you back on the market, it's like, whoa. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Aries. Yeah. Somebody's like, listen, don't let me out in these streets, because I look comfortable at home, because I like my comfort zone. But it just looks like I'm going to do... If I get outside, I'll run wild. I'm just saying. Because someone here don't want to not be in a family and their relationship. It just feels like someone was definitely being taken for granted. Somebody's playing games for no reason when you be having a hard day. Like, listen, the home is a sanctuary. I don't need this stress. I mean, that's what's coming through on this message. Okay, I just don't want you to think that, OMG, I'm like judgment zone. This is a judgment-free place. I'm just telling the message, and sometimes I get a little extra. Patience. Sagittarius energy. There's some challenges, but some of you definitely let it be known that even though you not at a time in your life where you want to be single, you are not going to stay stuck. Well, at least you tried enough. So now it feels like you have to show them something else. Ooh, some chemistry, intimacy, and somebody's turned on for the challenge. OMG. I think this might restart the fire for some of you, because it really feels the thought of someone else and losing you, because they know that you are, OMG, a good partner, an amazing one. Alrighties. Let's see. Let's get to the next side. Which is Gemini. Alright. Gemini. Let's see what's going on. Well, beautiful Geminis. Message for Geminis. Let's see for Geminis, please. So, justice, balance, someone in a zen, amazing, things is working, you having some fun. It's like things, you can't complain at this time, and that looks real good, Gemini. Excuse me. Yeah, because what I see with this Nine of Cups in reverse, it feels like, OMG, things was going messed up and you was trying everything you can and it wasn't going well, but it was the time for you to see. It wasn't for you to try anymore. It was like more or less, you're like, once you seen that since you wasn't happy, there was no need for you to keep going against what you was clearly being shown. Yeah. So I just see that you're in this energy of letting things flow. People getting what they know they deserve. Let me just say. And it just feels like you're in a good place. Your day-to-day is nice and peaceful and structured and stuff. OMG, things is definitely turning in your favor. Definitely since the separation. Because it feels like for some of you, it was a lot of hurt and pain. Because you really loved this person and really want to be around them. And I was like, OMG, sorry, not sorry. My happiness is everything. Look at this. Knowing this person here, every time you get connected to them, it was some shenanigans. And for some of you, let me just say, there's someone new or someone that you connected to that if you, because they're new, this person can really shift things and it's going kind of good. And you want to protect it. Okay. Pisces is here. Capricorn, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. It definitely shows that someone here knows a bond had to end because you did all you could and you sacrificed enough and your perspective changed, because it looks as if, why should you change when things are going so good for you? Like, why should you shift and sacrifice like you did before? And didn't get the results you want, and now things are turning to your in your favor. It's like, sorry, not sorry. You're no good for me, is what you're saying to somebody. It's like, for some, it just feels like, for some, it feels like you protected them or was with them long enough, defending all types of shenanigans for too long. And now it just feels like things are working for you. And it just feels like you're not motivated to tempt it with someone so reckless. Okay, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces is here. Just a lot of strong energy. Things going in your favor. But it feels like, OMG, somebody's tempted to engage. And I'm not saying in a positive way. It's like somebody a little bit want to gloat, but realize if they do that, they don't want to, jinx their blessing or mess with what they got going. All right, let's see. This is for Geminis, please. Okay. Someone else. Yeah. This is someone coming in, knowing they don't mean no good for this connection. Here they go. They'll be back. A fire sign or someone who's a lot of passion and arguments, makeup, breakup, intensity. And honestly, you've been praying through these challenges for a long time. You got what you want now, this peace and this happiness. And you like, here they come to try to shake stuff up. But it just don't look like they're successful. I mean, collectively, anything, it goes both ways. It's free will. But it looks like somebody's perspective changed about someone drastically. All right, Cancerians. Let's see for Cancers, please. Message for Cancers. This is a message for Cancers. Going on at this time for Cancerians, please. Alrighties. Let's see for Cancers. Alright. Going back and forth. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to give your attention to? This is what you're trying to decide. I'm trying to drink this tea because it's like literally perfect amount of lemon and a little sugar and the right temperature. So it was okay. Yeah, you're trying to do something new. You are trying to have a new approach to make things better. You had enough time. But kid you not, do you also know when it's time to let go now? Yeah, because again, you're not completely banking on this person. For some, you really shut the door. You just looking at, I just feel like approaching relationships in the future, you trying something different. Yeah, something definitely wasn't working. It just feel like there was a coldness. Now, it still feels like somebody here isn't optimistic or really, committed to the idea. It's a lot of burdens, a lot of things on your plate here for who this Cancerian may be. Yeah, but it's a disconnection that if it still kind of bothers you. It feels like for something, it's like, with some connections that no longer is in play and you're okay with it. It's like, dang, it had to be that way. But it feels like there's a particular one that you like, dang, I thought it was going to be different. I really felt like the time was given. And this is why you still didn't make a decision. You're still saying, did I give it enough time or was it enough time? Sagittarius is here, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini. don't know. It just looks like something here wasn't really nurtured in the past, or feeling as if somebody's questioning, did I do all I could do type of energy, wondering if it's more that can be done. It's these twos that came up, and I don't know or remember the 222, and I know I got 222 or in my title, but I kid you not, I was learning angel numbers then, and those was always the ones I kept seeing in synchronicity so many times, so I used it. And numbers was required, I guess, back then, so I like the way the numbers looked in the email. Either way, let me just get to the message, going back to Cancer. But if you need to Google 222 angel number, that's what definitely came up in this message. So pets, either get a new pet or the one that you have is getting more attention because their energy is more genuine. And also, too, I see some of you trying to, give it a chance with a little bit romance. Okay, confession. Someone has something to tell you. And we have the Guardian here and these cycles and growth. And someone here is so self-absorbed, they're not recognizing it. But it definitely shows you're going to see whether this crossroad that you're in and this uncertainty of what to do, the answers is coming soon. Okay? That's what it shows. Alrighties. Let's see. Leos. Are we up to our Leos? Alright, Leos. Let's see. What's going on with our beautiful Leos? Message for Leos, please. Let's see. Message for Leos. Let's see. Alright, just one more good shuffle. One good shuffling. Alright. This is for our beautiful Leos. Thank you kindly. Let's see for Leos. Alrighty, so perspective change. With the Ace of Pentacles on your abundance and what you should invest in. And it's like how to get it. It just feels like you're feeling like you got a new perspective, so new momentum. Yeah. Now, what I see about this Four of Cups, something is definitely known that's not worth your time anymore. Certain things is not worth your energy anymore, and you are quite bored because you're ready to take action. It's like some people are in the way, and when I say in the way, it's like it feels like they wasting time acting as if, they basically is going to take action on the things that you're trying to pursue to stay connected to you. OMG. Leo. Let me just say I see Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like the Ace of Cups is coming up too. Because when I see all aces, I truly feel that is a blessing from God. OMG. So, again, you got this energy of someone here who could do things on your own. And you're not amused or enthused by people trying to entertain you with BS. Because it just feels like, no, it's about substance. Okay, so in the past, I'm going to take this back in. Somebody here feel a little bad about someone. It just feels like someone cold and detached that you was very connected to. And for some people might feel like having regrets for being so detached, but it looks like for someone you think you was using your discernment, feeling like it's best for you to keep a safe distance and don't get too emotionally connected. And this is what I see. Your intention is not to nurture a connection or get locked into a relationship. It feels like you're more motivated to build a partnership. And this is what I see with this King and Queen of Pentacles here. It's like someone is looking at a partner as being very much capable and not needing of a mother or father figure is more or less of a partner that can make things happen, link back in, double, triple monies. And this is why for some of you, you're really not saying too much to those connections that's not worth the explanation. You're not trying to have somebody locked into you for the wrong reasons. Because again, for some of you, it just feels like things is not looking promising with the connections that you feel you entertain, that look like they really see things in a bigger picture for you to include them for your long term. And for some of you, you feel it kind of worried, like, dang, will that ever happen? But what I see for some of you, it feels like, and this is for real, that somebody here may take a time out. And when I say take a time out with all this momentum and all this stuff, why would somebody do this? Number one, because somebody said they're not going to have to work so hard. Someone here is in this position that I see they want to work solo. They don't want a lot of hands in the kitchen. When I see this Three of Pentacles in reverse and the fact, and look at this, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups is here. Like, listen, my day-to-day is way more important than having, again, too many people around that you don't feel is bringing anything that's helpful. It just feels like, for some, for your perception, for some, you don't want leeches or someone who ain't trying around. You feel like, for some of you here, you don't need no toxic, negative surprises. I don't know, for some of you, definitely feel like you're taking it slow. So it's not where you want to have a collaboration with anybody at this time. It really feels like you're disconnecting from someone you was invested in. And so you're just trying to just keep it light, fun, because it's not sounding like it should give. It just feels like somebody feels like it's not worth me getting too invested. All right, let's see. Leos. Moving. Somebody is moving, changing their residence. Fire sign. Also, for some of you, since you're in town for a short time, not a long time, or about to make a move, again, that's why you're probably not trying to invest in the long term. Sagittarius energy is here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it's like some of you trying to be super duper clear. But it's saying definitely give it time. See how it go. You'll be surprised. Okay? Alright. Alrighties. We have two Virgos. Alrighties. Okay, that was it. Okay. Virgos. Let's see, 5 Virgos, please. What about tea? It makes me even more thirsty. I need some water. Okay. Let's get this shuffle for Virgos. Alrighty. Message 5 Virgos, please. Let's see. 4 Virgos. Alright. Message for Virgos. Okay, tired. Okay, somebody here is feeling a little vulnerable. Let me just say, impatient, exposed, and not happy about it at all. Somebody knows definitely a move they have to make. Because, again, it's like somebody, OMG, it feels like not in a relationship, but in a connection that has, I don't know what expectations is here. It just looks like whatever it was, you're not entertaining it. It's okay, because I'm looking around like, what's going on? Too much confusion, too much second guessing, too much miscommunication, not enough for you to invest in. This is why some of you here is like, why am I even entertaining this? Oh. I don't even see it's really to where you care to that level anymore. I feel like it's a detachment here, but what you're questioning for some of you, and this is for some, is how you are, healing after this breakup. Because for some, this is just, I feel like rebound energy. It's really not too much invested. Yeah, you came away from something very deep, and you just more or less is adjusting from the shenanigans. You try not to go back to that person, so it feel like before you go back to this ex, you're gonna just entertain someone here to build up. It feels like for falling for that person again, because it's still really strong. But this is what it looks like. OMG. So yeah, I feel like there's communication with the past person to, there's a transparency I feel to where there's an understanding so it's not a reconciliation in play. It just feels like, again, there's still some recovery attempts in play. See? It was up, it was down, it's 8 of Cups. Let me see, let's get it back in here. 8 of Cups. Let's see. Okay, thank you. See the same card came back out? Somebody here definitely feels best to stay away without a question, okay? But OMG, it's like someone want to stay focused on a hopes, dreams, destination, destiny. However, this person truly feels like a part of it as well. This is something that has you stuck. Something that have you like, why do I even care about this person anymore? And it feels like a part of you think this is like, one of them, what does they call it? Twin flame soulmate, whatever this may be, a bond that's beyond what's happening now. But what I see is even with this understanding, you realize if it have you stuck, it's time for you to let it go. Because you are protected. And this person, it definitely feel their connection to you wasn't given anything. Not enough for you to bank on it, So Taurus is here, Leo, Gemini. Let's see for our beautiful Virgos. Let's see. A commitment. Didn't I say commitment feel like it's something beyond this world, But what I definitely feel is that even in that spiritual commitment, you are detaching, divorce, whatever it may be, cutting the cord. Yep. And I see the divorce, the commitment to the divorce, and pets, and I do feel you are connected to your fur baby. And it's helping you heal because the love is so genuine. And this person definitely was all about themselves. You see it clear. Alrighties. to our Libras. All right, let's get to Libras. Libras. For Libras, what is going on? Libras. Still in your birthday season, so happy birthday to y'all beautiful Libras. Hope your season was amazing. Let's get to the message for our Libras. Alright. So, someone here definitely no longer willing to work with a person. It's done, done, done. It was lingering for too long. And so now you like, listen, this was a connection that could no longer get your energy. You feel like there's something else out there for you. Yeah, you feel like this is your person. You wouldn't be feeling so sad, so hurt, so just feel like, oh, repelling from each other. It's like so on opposites sides of the table. And it feel like, yeah, you was invested at one point because you're nurturing and loving and you genuinely cared. But they wasn't giving you no reason to keep continuing accepting their shenanigans. Okay? So it looks like going forward, yeah, you realize this person was given a title they didn't deserve. Even on your goodies, for some of you, your point of view, you're like, wish I never, because they definitely didn't deserve it. It wasn't going nowhere. You just honestly feel like, yeah, it was looking very much like it was going in some Virgo energy. You're using your discernment. The difference is that you feel you're no longer entertaining anyone that's not worth it. It's not like you're trying to pass the time. You cared about somebody. You was invested because you genuinely cared on how things is going with them. But you realize you can care from a distance here. You know? Look, then I see, if the King of Cups is not, thank you. The King of Cups to me is the epitome of loving from a distance. Whew. Taurus, Libra, Virgo energy here, Pisces too. You're letting it be known. It's clear as day. You realize again that for some of you, caring for someone costed you too much. And even when it comes to your hopes and fear, you're like kind of worried to think that the people that you cared for is no longer part of your future. Like you got a new plan. An Ace of Wands, something that you're holding on to. You know definitely that those who's not privy, who you're not sure about, who handled you as if you was an option, is not privy to this information at all. Okay, this is for Libras. This is for Libras. At this time for our beautiful Libras, please be kind. Oh, shit. Alrighties. Let go. You are evolving. Make room for the new beginning. This was too heavy. Look at the love spell, the BS and mess that somebody tried to have you all caught up. And even, let's say, for instance, let's just say, if this person ain't on TikTok or trying to pick up a little spell to have you caught up in some shenanigans, that's for some of you. But it's also to a person here that's literally trying, let me tell you, stigmatize. Yes. Or what they say, coochie whip. You know how it goes in, yes. And they trying to do that to get you caught up in the mix. Yeah. And you like, no, you cannot. I'm too much of a stable, clear, long-term planner to get caught up in something as good. It could be good, but you also know it's temporary. And some of you just like, you know what? That's not my motivation. Yes, I have a lot of passion. That's what it's showing. Like somebody's like, yes, I'm passionate, I'm fun, but that's not my only motivation. That's not the only thing that gets me ready to go. And the fact that they don't know them levels about you is even more why some of you feel they need to be distant. Alrighties, let's see. Let's get to, we up to Scorpios. I'm hoping I get another story too, because the Scorpio message that stood out so strong the other day. It was like, OMG, I was taking it a little personally. All right, let's see Scorpios. Let's see. Message for Scorpios. Let's see. This is for right now. We need to know about Scorpios. Let's see. All right, Scorpios. Pisces energy is here. Something wasn't working and someone is detaching. Here we go with the major arcanas again. Excuse me. See, something is not done. Okay? I'm not taking both of these, but let me see this. You're keeping it quiet too, because it just feels like you're not too sure about something, but it feels like inside you will want to address it. Look at this King of Pentacles. See, somebody here is stuck on something. A relationship, a connection that it just feels like, OMG, somebody had the opportunity to say what it is and didn't. Yeah. Because it really feels like a transparency between, it feels like you and a particular person that something is undone, but someone definitely feel like in the past they wasn't really fair to this connection, and even going forward, there's still deception. Okay, Scorpio, I'm keeping the same message in this collective read. Because, again, it keeps feeling like someone was unfair, cold, or detached. Like letting their emotions make their decisions when there was an opportunity to do something different, when they know they wanted to. But instead, someone chose to detach and didn't go for it. Now, what I see... Oh, sugar honey, I see, and it came up again. See, the reason why, and this is what really makes the read even more baffling, is because somebody here is thinking about another connection while in a relationship. Okay? Now, for some, it's committed to another person, or feeling like something is undone with a commitment that they truly want. This is what I see. Okay, Cancer, Pisces is here. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. And currently, someone here is feeling like they don't like it. They don't like that this connection didn't come out to be, that it didn't work out the way they wanted it to. It's like, OMG. So, let me just... I gotta say this because the cards are saying it, and so I have to say it. I'm saying that somebody's being dishonest because in their commitment, it feels like they're blaming the other person for them being in their commitment, because it feels like, listen, nothing's gonna be perfect all the time, but it looks like for some, they just have regrets about what could have been and didn't happen, but they had an opportunity to do, but they was in a relationship with someone else, so it wasn't going to work. It's like if somebody would have told the truth about all the time that they was have this opportunity, because it looked like there was communication, and it feels like, I don't know, a friendship, to say the least. But again, if somebody was in a relationship, a commitment, and this is why they couldn't really offer something. Somebody's not having a wish fulfillment. I was being nosy. I wasn't supposed to pull another card. But either way, it wasn't going to work if someone thought it would, because there was somebody else in play that was going to poke their head out one day. I'd be like, hello? Okay. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more for Scorpio. Taurus is here too. Let me see. Oh, I said that in the world in reverse. He is a fixed sign. Oh, liar, liar. Pants on fire. Sugar, honey, iced tea with that 7 of swords. Narcissist? But let me just say, even if this ain't true, let's say this is from a cross-watcher's point of view, even though I'm talking to whoever this is, non-judgment, this is a visor, just OMG, we just talking about what's here energetically. But yes, lo and behold, the audacity of someone here to be in a relationship, committed, and upset that a relationship that is not connecting to them the way they would want it. Oh, love spell. Who in hell? And I'm telling you, because I never seen so many people on the internet talking about this is what you do in this type of job and this is, and I scroll. I'm like, no. Because again, whatever I was told, and it was like we used to call it superstitious. You know. And even then, it was whispered. It wasn't too weird because you didn't want nobody calling you that. Because it was always connected to witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? And I come from on both sides of my family is superstitious, as they say. Whether they want to admit it. Okay. That was just a little bit of opinion mixed with a little family history. All right, let's get to Sagittarius. Let's see, Sagittarius, what's going on for our beautiful Sagittarius at this time? Let's see for our Sagittarius, please. Think you kindly. Message for Sag. What is going on at this time? Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so some heartbreak and pain got someone single again. Okay. Taking the initiative, even though, again, somebody here been through some shenanigans. Second guessing themselves, listening to some rhetoric that they did not want to hear because it was straight BS and shenanigans. And somebody here is like, because it sounds like somebody trying to justify the lies they told, the pain they caused. And it's more or less saying, listen, you did it. Don't get mad that I'm flourishing despite of it. You see what I'm saying? They thought that they was going to do something, you'd be devastated, can't move. No, you taking it slow, but you crossing T's, dotting I's. And it's happening. Because you know it's not, what else is there for you to do? It's business to take care of. Look at this. Sagittarius, even in the past, you knew that it takes time. Everything. Whatever you was doing, if you couldn't tend to it at the time, it's because you was working on something else. But again, it wasn't where it wasn't any progress. Yeah. Two wands is in reverse. Two swords in reverse. One thing I definitely see, there's always been a plan B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? Yes. He was like, I always got a plan. I always got a goal. It's just which one I'm going to do. Because like I said, it's a few. And even for some of you, like I said, once you get your momentum, like I said, once the opening, once you're ready, again, it feels like the flow is going to be flowing. And again, it just feels like for some, for the sake of your happiness and peace, certain people you just cannot engage with anymore. It's just like for some people, they don't deserve an explanation. They don't need to know your next move. They did what they did, and now you have to do what you do. Yeah, and it look like you got work to do. You've been through some stuff. So even when somebody here try to return, like, oh, what about our history? What about, your friend, your person? And you like, yeah, what about it? Because if you cared, you wouldn't have risked it all the way you did. This what it looks like. You're like, listen, I need my peace, my happiness, and I cannot just jump into the same things that I used to agree to before. It's a growth. Someone is like, listen, it's friendship and love, but there's a distance because now it feels like there's no longer a partnership anymore. Alrighties, let's see. Oh, beautiful Sagittarius, please. So we have you here, Sagittarius. Virgo. A lot of fire, too. And earth. Like, you just got work to do. And you look good while you do it. Yeah, what I see is somebody's watching. But I definitely know when it comes to you going forward, even with friendships, you're getting more information. People are getting some background checks. Because people been lying. And you just want to make sure, even in fun, that you get to the truth. Because again, with health issues could arise or stress and pain from dealing with people who lie. Here go this love spell. Here go again with pregnancy. And again, let me just say, certain people would love to lock you in to something that will have you tied to them forever and a day. And it's just looking as if you are not super duper sure and being careful about what people say and do, it could affect you. And this is what it shows. Because I already felt like it was aggravating someone enough. Just from someone's behavior or excuses. It was like, All right, who was next? Capricorn. Let's see, Capricorns, please. Let's get to message for Capricorn. Let's see, message for Capricorn. All right, message for Capricorn. Capricorn. So someone here is not trying to get too invested, meaning, like if somebody say what they're going to do, you just waiting to see if it do. Because it just feels like lately just trusting someone's word has not benefited you so far. Well, at least enough for you to trust it going forward. It just feels like for some of you here, you no longer believe in that you'll be happy with this particular person, because it just feels like so much been done to make you change your mind about them. And let me say this. For some of you, because you got attention, or because, again, people are attracted to you, the way you handle your business, it built some resentment. It made someone feel like, I'm going to do less work since they seem to have it all together. And it's more or less saying, interesting, you should want me to feel better, look better, be happy, because it seemed like before things wasn't going well at all. Some of you was feeling down and stressed and dealing with a lot of BS. And again, not motivated. And now that you got your second wind looking amazing, it just feels like some of you realize the better you feel is, for some of you, the less you talk to this person. Because it just feels like they be like always saying worst case scenario, like that's what they banking on. It's like, for some of you, you just feeling like, okay, we're not on the same page. You know, like, so it feels like you're not really discussing your future plans with them. And it hurts because it feels like now you know more than ever this ain't your person. Because as your person, they should be happy with your happiness the day to day, that you getting some things that make you smile along the way. Because for some, you probably wasn't feeling well, or been through some stuff, or had some hard times or a hard come up, and now you shining, looking good, in a good position. This person is really a hater. I'm sorry. And it's no longer, kid you not, you see it better than me, because you no longer dropping, for some of you, you see it for what it is, and you like, and I'm not carrying that stress anymore, because you still have a beautiful future ahead. It's like your money is better. It just feels like you're going to get more rest and peace when you realize this ain't your person anymore. Once they stop putting into action and being very upset at your progress. You know what? And I've seen this before. It is the most, it's the most funniest and sad thing to see. I'm laughing, but it's still sad because it's very disrespectful. But when you see somebody like celebrating, happy, fun, and then it's this person in the corner that just look at very angry in the background. And the reason why I'm laughing because it's like somebody like Dave Chappelle or Martin would make me laugh. But, because it's like literally somebody's like getting a flowers, celebrating, looking amazing, and then it's this one person in the background mumbling in the cut like, yeah, they wouldn't be there if it was, just some real hater. So commitment is here. Things are getting serious, but I really feel like you was committed to someone who I feel just was not rooting for you anymore. See, it's a no. Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communication is not aligned. It just feels like things are just going all willy-nilly. And it's meant to throw you off because something's not working with this commitment. It's someone second-guessing a lot of things. And it's just more or less saying when you kept growing and this person either didn't or grew a different way, but anyway, they growth for whatever they was doing was trying to interfere, and with the amazing things that was happening for you was a red flag. It's like for some of you, yeah, some things was getting misunderstood, but certain things was being like, kid, you're not unplugged. Like a real hater, like intentionally getting it wrong. So it's like open up your heart is basically letting you know that you needed a break from them. You definitely gonna take some time for some of you travel, and they're gonna be watching. But it's just saying for some of you, if they try to call you to do some, get all close and intimate, it's encouraging you to reject it. Because more or less, it's just, for some of you, you just don't have it for them like that anymore. When somebody do something so janky or disgusting that you just are turned off by them, So let's get to Aquarius. Let's see for our beautiful Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? Let's see for Aquarius. Message for Aquarius. Aries. All right. So, lo and behold, someone here is no longer at a crossroad. With the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it's no doubt that you know that the only way to go is the way there's abundance, security, where your focus is to tend to the things that you need, the things that's precious to you, because there was an ending for some of you that was lingering for forever and a day, and it was difficult to do because there's a lot of passion between you two. There's still a lot of attraction, even though someone was definitely for the streets. I mean, the relationship was never ideal. It wasn't doing all the goals that someone truly wanted, or at least tried to exude to their family, friends, and maybe even the social media. So it's like some of you decided just to like keep it quiet. Like the less is said, the less is known, but it's like the quietness was so people could at least believe that everything is okay with you. And it just feels like again, you just want to keep that light heart energy, not people to go too deep worrying about what Aquarius needs. It just feels like for some of you, you're super clear, like you had an agenda, you was working on a goal, and now you start to see, like, okay, it's not working for you anymore. But you ain't losing no more sleep about it. It definitely feels like this person here, and you're well aware, didn't bring enough to the table for you to care enough anymore. You're feeling good enough, amazing, may I say, because you know it's brighter days. You know that it's like some of you was like when this person was running in and out, being a hater and a cheater. It's like some of you was like, OMG, let me just keep my relationship the best way I can. But then somebody said, wait a minute, they can have him, and they're going to see this person is for the streets. And then it shows, like, honestly, for some of you, it just feels like this clarity. It just feels like some of you are kind of worried. I'm not going to say afraid, just worried that you'll never fall in love again. You know what I mean? It's like not talking about not having success. It's just not feeling like you could want to invest in a relationship. Because for some, you really thought this was somebody that you've seen, that you had good times with, and you didn't expect it to go this left. But once it did, and let me just say for some of you, you didn't expect it to be all good, but not to the point where you've seen that it feels like they was trying to, I'm going to say for some, I feel like embarrassed. Because it feels like this end was inevitable. Like you're better off. Like they did enough things that was a turn off. I'm just saying. And what I do see for some of you, when everything's said and done, you're going to be in a way more better position. And let me tell you why. Because I do feel like this certain stunts this person pulled was dang near embarrassing. And they was pulling stunts feeling like they was power tripping because they was really insecure. And they were trying to make it look as if they had the upper hand to outsiders. But you know what? I think for some of you feeling real good because they're being exposed. Little by little. Let me see. Let's see what else for Aquarius. Let's see for Aquarius. Let go. This evolution and move on, because again, someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It keeps showing moving. Just you're protected. This person is not the one. Even come up to intimacy, it's like, let me just say, I'm going to say it. because I'm reading off the cards and the energy that's within. So if I don't say I wouldn't be true to you, but it really feel like OMG when somebody talking about the intimacy was all this and all this good. I'm not saying it wasn't for you because I wasn't there, but I'm telling you what I feel is that you was the factor that made it so amazing. Because I just feel when they're with someone that's not with the skills, it don't get the same feels. And I know, again, you'll see when you move on. You'll see that even from another point of view, oh gee, it wasn't really all that somebody thought it was cracked up to be. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'll leave it there. Last but not least, let's get to our Pisces. So close out this read. Pisces, let's see what's going on for our beautiful Pisces at this time. Aries. Let's see for Pisces. What is going on for our beautiful Pisces at this time? Let's see. Alrighty. Okay, somebody is like, I have no love to give at this time. I don't feel as if I have the energy. I'm about taking care of my business. Please, thank you kindly. Somebody do not have the patience at all. Somebody has to focus on a coin, getting in a more stable position because the last connection took someone up and down through some type of shenanigans, and this is why this quietness, oh, so much Pisces energy is definitely all up in this read, because again, it was a back and forth with this toxic person here, and somebody was trying to just keep it light, have fun with some friends, but this lingering past keeps effing with someone. Now, someone clearly see it's not being good for them. Let me just say this. Somebody don't want to have to explain that they still healing from somebody who wasn't worth their time. But like, listen, they can't help what they feel. They can't help what they felt. They had to learn their lesson when they was ready to. Officially, you're done. Yeah, I do see. You don't have any urge to reconcile with this person. But again, what is bothering somebody here is someone feeling like, OMG, I think when that last relationship, I don't care like as much as I did before. Like it's not even in there for me to pretend or try. It's like someone here, it just is healing, getting blessings, but definitely feel that they're not in no position to offer anything. Okay? Somebody's dealing with a fresh ending and knows for a fact that they just can't offer anything at this time. Pisces, you're super strong or in this read. With Cancer energy, a lot of cups, a lot of love. But somebody's just Aquarius too, but somebody just here is being honest with themselves. Like, listen, I'm very cold, detached, could give two F's about explaining myself. It just feels like, again, somebody just don't look at relationships or love the same at this time. Okay, I see health, OMG, patience. Health issue could arise in just a few more months. Good things will come to those who wait. So Temperance energy, Capricorn energy is here. Cancer, Pisces with the honeymoon. Now, somebody's with the narcissist, more Capricorn energy. Let me just say this. Somebody couldn't be honest because they was deflecting on what they was working in within. Somebody here had children just to throw off the fact that they like the same gender. It's something going on here that is going to come out, or somebody already know the more time unfolds. Either way, it's showing here that somebody's coming to terms to be like honest with themselves, because again, even if somebody don't care what nobody say, it's like something's going on with somebody is not even being honest with the person that's in the mirror here. Libra, Taurus, Virgo. It's definitely saying open your heart. It's definitely showing someone can just get in their comfort zone, keep showing with a pet before they keep trying to engage in fake friendships. And it looks like, again, someone is not too attached to people to care and feeling better the more they know that they're not ready for all this here. It just feels like, of course, I don't feel like somebody's disclosing, OMG, the ex put me through a mess and I don't know how to handle it. That's not it, because somebody's handling it fine, but not enough to engage with someone at this time. Okay? I'm going to leave that there. Love and light. Laters.